You scroll the clock back, to the beginning of the century, feminism had real meat in its grievances. And now you take a look at it and you have, what do you have? You have Madden spreading and Anita Sarkeesian bitching about how video games cause sexism. And they have now a dogma, the patriarchy. Right? It's something that no one ever bothers to actually demonstrate. It's always suppressing women, even when there are no rules on the book. It's still suppressing women somehow. Even when we live in democracies where the majority of people who can vote are women, they still say that, yeah, but it's the patriarchy suppressing women somehow. It's like, no. But I mean, for the example I want to take Anita Sarkeesian, because for me it's fascinating. It's a sort of it's an example that can we now, with the internet, defeat demonstrably wrong ideas like this? Because the thing that's interesting about Anita is the core hypothesis of her entire series is that video games cause sexism. That's her central dogma. Video games cause sexism. That's what she researches. And the problem is that when real people do studies on this, they find that there is no significant correlation between video games and sexism. The core dogma of her entire series is bullshit, and yet she has still managed to convince people to give her almost $1 million to look at this. And so, for me, it's a fascinating little sort of test tube on YouTube, so to speak, in that I'm curious, can we now, in the modern era, actually, because an idea is demonstrably false, actually defeat such ideas? Can we get them thrown on the junk pile where they actually demonstrably should be? And, if I was a cynic, I would say, look to history. You've not got a snowball's chance in hell of doing this. But me, I like a good fight. And as they say, nothing fails like never trying. Anyway, thought of the day.
The Bechdel test, or the Mo movie measure, is a type of litmus test to assess the presence of women in movies. It originated from Alison Bechdel's comic, Dykes to Watch Out For, in 1985. Here's how it works. A movie just has to pass these 3 simple questions. The first, are there 2 or more women in it who have names? The second, do they talk to each other? And the third, do they talk to each other about something other than a man?
Literally everyone and everything is problematic. First say, the practice of talking about problematic shit is a crucial part of doing feminism.
Everything is sexist. Everything is racist.
Sorry, so sorry, I'm sorry, it's like this. I'm sorry, so sorry, I'm sorry, we do this.
Everything is homophobic, and you have to point it all out.